from the streets. The lessons been learned and it's bound to drop. You should know it's a bang.
We've come a long way. Nobody knows the pain. The smoking life, the drinking life. It's all gonna end you in a bad way. Anyway, no pain, no pain. So I fall for a better tomorrow. Anyway, no pain, no pain. So I fall for a better tomorrow.
The content you are about to watch is for education purpose. Please make sure to share after watching. Together, we can save the youth from drug addiction, turning them into potential icons for nation building.
Yes, don't do it. I mean, don't do it. Don't even dare, because you might not come back alive. It will rob you of your future. And you have only 3 ways out: jail, institution, and premature death. You even contemplate suicide, and this is going to reduce you to the animal stage. You will not know what to do with yourself. You become unemployable. You will not know how to work, how to love, how to play, and how to feel. Now let's get to I'm Godwin Nyamatego. I want to tell you a bit of myself. I was born on 5th of February 1969. I've been in addiction for the past 14 years. So you can imagine when I started smoking. And I was taking crack, cocaine, heroin, marijuana, cigarette, and I even took alcohol for some time. I went to Thomas Secondary School, later proceeded to Accra Academy, my 6th form over there, and then get up to Lagos. I was a vandal, a V-mate. I went to School of Admin, now you call it Ghana Business School. I had a BSc in administration. I'm a first-class boy. From there, I never ended up there. I went to London and had my master's in London School of Economics. I faded straight to US, got another degree in conflict resolution analysis from USIP. That is a bit of myself. I come from a very good background, but addiction rendered me useless. It got me to the ground, basically drowned. I was a management consultant, a Indido certified one. I was a trainer in TQM. I lectured at Senko, but what happened? I left all these jobs because something was eating me up, not giving me a peace of mind. I got 3 kids. I became useless because I had loved drugs more than my wife and my children. They couldn't stay with me. I left them where I found them in the US. Now I'm back here, still fighting addiction. Now let me tell you something, what it's going to do to you. Today I want us to treat a topic on desperation. What is desperation? It's to live without hope. Imagine you living without hope. Can you do that? All your dreams, your goals goes down to the drain. You have no choice because it won't give you any choice. That is what you are going to be. And when one becomes desperate, you know what it goes or what it takes to be. You will be surprised. Life will become unbearable. You will not be able to even think for yourself. It's going to rob you of everything. You are going then to go into an emotional and spiritual bankrupt, because all you need is to get a drug and to go on using. You become isolated from the world. Nobody isolates you, you isolate yourself. You only get into people when you want to use getting it. That's all. Nobody else cares. Your feeling towards humanity will go down. You will not be able to do anything for yourself. Is that a living you like to live? You don't want to live this way? Please don't get there. Because let me tell you something. It's also a disease without cure. When you acquire it, you don't have any cure for it. It's going to end you in recovery. I'm in recovery. I can relapse even after 20 years of stopping this. So I want to warn you, please don't get there, because you might not be that fortunate. It's very hurting. That's why I've rendered myself to get you into this. Like I said, if you want to be desperate, do you want to be desperate? Kill all your dreams you had in school? No, I don't think so. You don't worth it at all. It's better to live a pauper than to be an addict, because you sleep in the ghettos, you'll be unkept. It got to a time you will be afraid, you become hydrophobia. You'll be afraid of water. I mean water to bath, not to even drink. You don't feed yourself. And let me tell you what, you even contract certain diseases like tuberculosis, bronchitis, bronchial pneumonia, and if I want to name them, so many, kidney effects and all that. It's waste all your lifetime. You'll not be able to get, it's an obsession. And mind you, it's also a brain relapsing disease. Okay, you want to be there, that's obsessive and compulsive. When one is desperate, what do? Imagine you have a target and you want to hit it and you are desperate. You don't have any hope in you. So you just fire the shots all around everywhere, just trying to hit one. And what is hope? It's when you have a positive expectation. So imagine you not having any positive expectation. All your expectations are negative. I mean negative because you are desperate. What makes you so desperate? You went into drugs. Yes, it takes everything away from you. Desperate in school, desperate to find money, support you have it, desperate in everything you do. So what happens? You can't do anything right. You cannot manage your own self. Desperation will throw you off, and life will become a bit meaningless to you. You contemplate suicide, yes, because that's what desperation is going to do to you. And that's only one aspect of addiction. It has so many issues, more powerful and obsessive than desperation. I want you to treat this. Desperate, I mean that. So imagine, let me give you an example. Have you ever lived without hope? What keeps you living? One thing that happens to most people who even commit suicide, okay, who are not into drugs, is desperation. They don't have the hope for tomorrow. They know tomorrow is not going to be better. They've seen it all, and then what else again? Out of that, they take their own life. That is what it can do to you. What about when you are obsessed and you are in a compulsive behavior? Nothing matters any longer. All hope is gone, and you are desperate to even take your own life. And definitely, if you don't find a solution, there is no solution for you to even find one, because it hasn't has a magical formula. You have acquired a disease without cure, an evil disease ever imagined in life. It's going to make it eat you up. It's inside you until you have nothing left in you. So please don't go there. Don't ever dare. Because once again, I'm telling you, you will never make it. You know how many people have lost their life and lost their self through addiction, through drugs? Please, man. America alone has over 23 million addicts. I don't want to give you the statistics in Ghana. It's very alarming because of desperation. So please again, I'm saying please, just to draw you away from that. Okay? You all have beautiful dreams. You all have beautiful ones. Why are you in school? Why are you in the streets? Even if you're not in school, you have a goal set ahead of you. You don't want to achieve it. You want to leave yourself down there and not achieve whatever you've worked for or you've striving for. Oh God, please don't do this to yourself. Don't ever do this to yourself. Let me tell you some of the things I did out of desperation. It's very nasty, okay? Yes, to even tell you a bit of that, I have been in prison 5 good times, once by the BNI, and cells over 90 times. But let me just give you one brief one.